News 5 investigates the online risks your children face during the pandemic. Child advocacy centers are seeing the youngest crop of kids ever getting exposed to porn. Experts attribute that to more time online and less supervision. Brianna Hollis digs deeper into these digital dangers.
It just seems like lately, probably within the last year, we've just seen it younger and younger.
She's talking about children watching and sometimes even getting addicted to pornography.
Really, even in the last probably 3 or 4 months. Prior, I think one of the youngest that we looked at that we were really concerned about was a 10-year-old. But then in the last few months, we've had some 8 and 9-year-olds.
Let's pause and really think about that. A growing number of kids, 8 and 9 years old, getting exposed to pornography due in large part to increased screen time.
And we recognize that, they're able to see pornographic material and then we'll turn around and act it out. Sometimes they're acting it out themselves, or sometimes they're acting it out on siblings or other children.
This stuff is easier for kids to come across than you may think.
And the kind of people who do these types of things and put this stuff out there are just really good. They're really good at manipulating. So a child may be trying to look at their favorite toy and the next thing you know, porn is on their screen.
Then add in a pandemic, kids who used to spend 8 hours a day at school supervised, now learning from home. Parents can't always be around. They have to work, they have to keep a roof over their heads, and kids' curious minds have more room to explore cyberspace.
Let's face it, most of their online time is outside of our presence.
Ray Cook, assistant special agent in charge at FBI Mobile and a parent of 5 himself, says the agency was prepared for this as our lifestyle shifted.
In this current environment during the pandemic, we do see an increased use of the internet by children and by parents, both who are teleworking and going to school online.
Less supervision. I can't imagine how difficult it must be for a parent who's trying to work and school their children, and everyone being at the same house.
Any application or any program that uses the internet can be exploited and has been exploited by predators.
Whether that's through something more obvious like social media or instant messaging, or less obvious like gaming and online shopping.
Kind of personally identifying information can be exploited for online predators to know who and where people are. Parents, trust your instincts. There's no such thing as being too paranoid. Know their passwords. Look through their phones. You are not being a nosy parent, but a protective one.
Special Agent Cook has a whole list of tips for parents when it comes to keeping kids safe online. You can find that extra video on the homepage of WKRG.com. Brianna Hollis, WKRG News 5.